Welcome to the explainer. So you've probably heard Surah Al-Waqi'ah called the chapter of wealth, right? But what if I told you the real secret, the thing that unlocks everything, is hiding in plain sight, right in its name? We're talking about a secret that could totally reframe how you look at, well, everything. So yeah, a lot of us turn to this chapter when we're looking for a breakthrough, maybe a new opportunity or some financial relief, but the source of its power? Oh, that goes way deeper than just your bank account. It's about this profound distinction the chapter makes, one that literally challenges our entire perception of reality.
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to start right at the beginning, with the title itself, because the name is the key. It draws this crystal clear line between your current life and the ultimate final destiny you're headed for.
Okay, check this out. It's a little bit of Arabic grammar, but it is so cool. Your current reality, the life you're living day to day, is called Al-Waqi'ah. See, that's the masculine form, and that implies something that's flexible, malleable, changeable. But your ultimate destiny, that's Al-Waqi'ah, the feminine form, and that signifies something fixed, definite, and totally inevitable. So you see, the surah isn't primarily about changing your temporary reality, your walker. It's about locking in the best possible version of your permanent destiny, your Waqi'ah. And here's the crucial point. The whole reason this distinction matters, your actions. Everything you do inside this changeable, shifting reality, that's what's writing the script for your fixed state in that final, unchangeable event. It's cause and effect on a cosmic scale. Now, what's really fascinating is that this final event, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Not at all. The surah actually lays out a map, a blueprint of the destination, and it divides all of humanity into 3 distinct, permanent social classes. And listen, we're not talking about temporary economic brackets here. There's no moving up or down once you're there. These are eternal realities. Each one comes with its own specified resources, its own environment, and get this, even its own population ratios from different times in history. It's incredibly detailed. So the surah kicks things off by showing us the VVIP section, the absolute top tier. These are the foremost. Picture this, the highest heavens, gardens of pure delight. They're served by immortal youths, they get whatever fruit they desire, divine drinks, and the only thing they hear is peace, peace. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. This is the ultimate reward.
Then you have the next group, the companions of the right. You could kind of think of them as the business class of paradise. It's still amazing, don't get me wrong. Beautiful surroundings, thornless trees, flowing water, tons of resources, but it's a little less exclusive. They get fruits in plenty, but not necessarily of their own choosing. What's interesting here is the population size. It's a huge group from both early and later generations, which tells you this state of success is meant to be accessible to a lot of people.
And then we get to the third group. And this right here is the core warning of the entire surah. The companions of the left. What's their deal? Well, their defining trait is what they did before. They were mutrafin. That's a powerful word. It means people who were totally engrossed in luxury, just drowning in worldly pleasures. And crucially, they deny that they'd ever be held accountable. So their permanent reality is a direct consequence of their temporary one. Okay, so before the surah hands us the key to achieving that highest destination, it does something brilliant. It completely grounds us. It brings us right back down to earth and makes us question our control, or our lack of control, over the 4 fundamental pillars of our entire existence. It starts with the most fundamental thing, life itself. It asks, have you considered that which you emit? It's a direct challenge to our ego, right? It's asking, did you create that life? Are you the author of that existence? It's a powerful reminder that we're just part of the process, not the ones running the show. Next up, our food. Have you considered what you sow? You can go out and plow a field, you can plant a seed, but are you the one who makes it grow? The surah is pointing out this huge gap between our action and the actual result, questioning our control over the very food we need to survive. And then there's water. The question is simple but profound. Have you considered the water you drink? Did you cause that rain to fall from the clouds? It's just so basic. It highlights our absolute dependence on a massive, complex system that we have zero control over. And finally, it points to fire. And think about it. Fire is the engine of all industry, all technology. Have you considered the fire you kindle? You can light a fire, sure, but did you create the tree that gives the wood? Did you invent the very concept of combustion? Again, it shows us we're just users of a system, not its creators.
So after completely deconstructing our illusion of control over life, food, water, and energy, basically everything, the surah finally provides the solution. It gives us the key, the one single command for how to properly engage with this incredible, divinely orchestrated reality. And here it is. This is the absolute jewel of the whole surah. It's not a friendly suggestion, it's a direct instruction. After peeling back all the layers and showing us who's really running the universe, it tells us exactly how to plug in. So exalt the name of your Lord, the Most Great. So what exactly is Al-Azim? It's translated as the Most Great, but it's so much more than that. It points to the divine attribute that is responsible for the entire structure of reality. In fact, the root of the word is related to the Arabic word for bones. And that's a perfect analogy, isn't it? Just like your bones provide the invisible internal framework that holds your whole body up, Al-Azim is the name for the architect of the unseen framework of existence itself. And this isn't just a standalone idea. The connection is made even more explicit in another chapter of the Qur'an. It directly links the one who did not believe in God, the Most Great, Al-Azim, with the one who did not encourage the feeding of the poor. Think about that. When you deny the architect, you instinctively disrupt the flow of provisions within his architecture.
So, the surah lays out this incredibly clear spiritual process, a kind of divine logic. Step 1, recognize that all resources are managed by a vast system. Step 2, understand that the architect of this whole system is Al-Azim. And step 3, the key, to receive from the system, you have to connect with the architect. And how do you do that? By glorifying his name.
And that brings us full circle. This is why Surah Al-Waqi'ah is known as the chapter of wealth. But we're not just talking about cash. We're talking about true, holistic wealth. When you connect with Al-Azim, the architect of balance, you're tapping into a source that provides a complete package. It's money with peace of mind, success with good health, opportunity with guidance. It ensures that one blessing doesn't come at the expense of another. That is real wealth. So, in the end, Surah Al-Waqi'ah gives us this massive paradigm shift. It moves us away from just scrambling for things within our current reality and toward consciously connecting with the architect of all reality. It teaches us that the ultimate secret to securing our final destiny is to simply recognize and glorify the one who designed it all. So the question it leaves us with is, how does knowing the architect change how you want to live inside his architecture?